On behalf of myself, Chris Henry, Russ Parker, and Travis Clark, please join us in congratulating the winners of the 2021 University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture Most Crop Per Drop Contest. For the corn category, the first place winner was Brandon Kane with 280.7 bushels per acre and 12.4 bushels per inch. For the third year in a row, second place, Terry Smith. And third place, Adam Chappell. Here is a message from Brandon Kane about the contest.
I'm Brandon Kane. I'm from Southeast White County, a farmer around the Griffinville area. I've been entering this contest for 3 years now in the soybeans and the corn. That's what I grow, and been using these technologies, these moisture sensors and pipe planter, and doing some cover crops to try to help my irrigation efficiency. And we've learned a lot about it for the last 3 years of doing this. This year we got lucky. We picked a good hybrid and irrigated, according to the sensors, and it all worked out in the end. And I'd like to thank Jan Yingling and Greg Simpson and Russ Parker for helping with all that, and look forward to entering again next year.
The winners of the rice category are first place, Stephen Hoskins, achieving the highest water use efficiency ever recorded in the 4-year history of the contest with 9.77 bushels per inch and 239.9 bushels per acre. Second place, Seth Tucker for the second year in a row. And finally, third place, Matthew Felke. Next is a message from Stephen Hoskins about how he managed his irrigated rice field.
Hi, I'm Stephen Hoskin, farmer from Stuttgart, Arkansas. And this year I entered the crop per drop. I'm a third generation farmer, rice farmer. I don't know how many generations back farming my family goes, but this year I entered the contest. It's my first year to enter. And we used the little demonstration pitless tailwater pump. First time to ever use that. I think there's a few of those around the state. But we planted 753 hybrid right at the end of April, I think the 27th. Planted about 18 pounds. Came up well, especially being that late, and grew off. It was all row rice, row irrigated with that pitless pump. We ended up, I think, pumping about 13 and a half inches of water. They determined after it, we were able to utilize roughly 11, 12 inches of rainfall during the growing season. And we ended up averaging dry roughly 239 on that plot. That's as good a yield as I made anywhere in any field, flooded, row irrigated. Didn't seem to matter. That was far and away, or as good as any of my flooded, maybe a little better. I would like to thank my crop consultant, Wes Long. He's been with me for 6 years now. He's been great, helped me a lot, learned a lot, very knowledgeable. Also like to thank NRCS for helping sponsor, pay for that pump. Without it, obviously we wouldn't have won or even been in the competition probably. Also like to thank Rice Tech for a lot of reasons. Also Delta Plastics, we use their pipe in the field, and they're a sponsor, along with all the rest of the sponsors, also including Arkansas Rice Research and Promotion Board. Thankful to them and all the research they've funded, how they've managed to check off dollars. Thank you.
The winners of the soybean category are first place, Chad Render with 5.23 bushels per inch and 98.8 bushels per acre. Again, the highest water use efficiency ever achieved in the soybean contest. Second place, Cody Fincher, and third place, Heath Donner. Let's hear from Chad Render about his experience with the contest.
I'm Chad Render from Jefferson County. Live just south of Pine Bluff around the Noble Lake area. I was fortunate enough to win the competition on the soybean most crop per drop irrigation contest. This is my third year to be in the competition. I started in 2019. It's kind of a different year. You know, we had all that crazy weather happening last February with the snow and all that, and then it seemed like it dried up pretty fast in March, and then had the big rain event in June. So it's been kind of a high and low on weather events, you know, and I start seeing that more and more each year. We put this crop on the ground. Just seems like big weather events that just seems to make it a little bit more challenging. The things in my mind that really helped me to get that yield with the least amount of water was having the nutrients in my soils in the fall, have everything bedded up, ready to plant. And so as early as I can, I try to get in there with the planters and start on the soybean crop. It's just a really good competition. You learn a lot. That's what I really love about this, is just what we gain, the knowledge that what old school farming we think, and, you know, this new technology, new varieties that can push through some stress that actually is a benefit to the plant versus us just trying to I'm going to say nurture it and baby it, thinking we're doing the best thing for it. And a lot of times that's not the best thing for it. I do want to thank Russ Parker with the U of A. He heads up this program for the university, and he's made it very, very simple for us to get our flow meters in and get it installed. Because, you know, when we decide we want to do this, it's usually, hey, I'm watering tomorrow. So that gives him a short window to get in here, to get down here and get everything set up. And so I do want to put a special thanks out to Mr. Russ, and then Kurt Beatty with the Jefferson County Extension Service. He was very helpful as well. He was down here hands-on helping get everything situated, because there is a little bit of involvement in getting everything tied in and just making it, you know, where it's legal for everybody and there's no chances of any kind of cheating going on. And also I want to mention Scott Crabb with NRCS. He's been very instrumental in getting me to join in the competition. And each year he's always wants to be a part of it and see, you know, like when we do start the process, because throughout the year he'll, you know, even Kurt and Scott will ask, how's the crop looking, or how's it doing? You know, where do you think you're at? And then as soon as we start harvesting, you know, they're all here again when we do the harvest. And so anyway, it was a very neat year, and I was glad to be a part of it. And just, I want to put a special thanks out to those guys, and just thankful that I'm able to farm in Arkansas.
Special thanks to the Arkansas Natural Resource Conservation Service irrigation technicians, the University of Arkansas County Extension agents, and our sponsors for making the fourth year of the contest a success. For more information about the contest or to enter for 2022, please go to our website, www.uaex.uada.edu/irrigation, or contact your local county extension agent or NRCS field office.